Hi, my name is Jeremy Crane. I'm the CEO and founder of Yellow Door Energy. We're the region's largest provider of distributed, clean energy for businesses. So one of the problems that many entrepreneurs face is that they get burnt out. And personally, I see this as somewhat part of the natural process. You're passionate, you're motivated, you really want to succeed on whatever your concept is. And I think that's great, and at the beginning that's healthy. But having been through this a few times, my advice would be to proceed with caution. You can only do so many deep dives, 24/7 types of engagements in your project, and then you're going to burn out. So as you grow, as your business scales up, you need to find ways to make your business sustainable for yourself, for your loved ones, for your employees. And I think that transition from a deep dive, 24/7 type of approach to work to something which is sustainable on a, whatever that is for you, 50, 60, 80 hours with a routine, something that's really important. And entrepreneurs that are successful at scaling up will cross that bridge, and the sooner you do it, I think that the more mature your business will become, and the more likely you will be to achieve success. To elaborate, I would, like many of you, start in my living room, my garage, wherever that initial point is. But then you need to move into an environment that is your work environment, and that needs to be separate from your home environment in order to create a healthy ecosystem so you can shut off at the end of the day. And so transitioning to a more professional environment is very important, creating a budget to do so. The other thing that is important when you move outside of the office is thinking about your digital health. How are you using your electronics? When are you using them? How available are you to your team? What are your communication protocols? So a few tips that I have here is first of all, define with your team, with your colleagues, what your communication protocols will be with WhatsApp, with emails, with phone calls. Are there hours when you're available, hours when you're not? What is your response time? For me, WhatsApp is only used for urgent, real-time communication. It has to be quite short. Emails, on the other hand, can be a long-form communication where you need to get deeper messages across. But I have a protocol of making sure that I respond to emails every 24 hours. The team knows that. I'm often much shorter, but I never want things to go beyond that. If there's a message that somebody needs to get across and get feedback and have dialogue on, then that should be transitioned into a meeting, either in person or virtual, but it shouldn't be something that requires detailed responses in an email. So that's my protocol. I think everyone sets up their own protocol with their team. On the digital health, I think everyone has different protocols again here, but for myself and my family, I want to make sure that I'm turning off my phone, my signal with the outside world significantly before I go to sleep. This is important to shut off the noise and the problems that I've maybe been dealing with during the day and start winding down for the nighttime. And so that's something that I think is very important. The last element on a personal side, which I've always found to be helpful, is activity. So as a younger man, I was very active, did a lot of sports. And today, while I don't compete anymore, I still find sports to be a very important part of my life in order to clear my mind, focus my thoughts, clean myself. And so I try to do quite a bit of activity, I try to ensure that I don't have less than 20 minutes of activity in every day. There's several studies that show that with 20 minutes of activity, you will stimulate a lot of regrowth and cleaning of your brain and other elements of your body. So I think that's important for us when we think about that long-term sustainability of a scaled or scaling enterprise. So in summary, 3 things to keep in mind. One is communication protocol. Make sure everyone understands how you communicate so that you can be efficient in your day-to-day work. Number 2 is digital health. Make sure that you're switching off before you go to bed. And 3 is physical well-being, regular exercise. It doesn't have to be long. Make sure you do it.